Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. On today's video, I had this topic when I was just like having my shower and it just came to me and I'm like, I need to share something about this. This is so important. It's about being visible for God to bless you. It's about taking space in your own lane, in the gift and talent that has been given to you so that you can attract opportunities and you're able to really step into your blessings. Honestly, this topic is so important. So I hope you're ready for it because I'm about to share some wisdom, some advice on how you can step into your power, how you can step into your gift and talent for you to position yourself for opportunities. I'm about to also share the things that have been seen, especially online, and how some people are just missing out of opportunities, right? So I really want to pour my heart into this video because this topic is so important to me. So are you ready for it? Let's get into it. And this video is really for those who are called to express their creativity. It's for the gifted, the talented. You know that God has given you so many gifts and so many talents, but you are hiding. You're running away from your gift. You're running away from your purpose. You're running away from the one thing that you're called to do in this world. Really, I really want to pour into you in this video because I realized that how much we're really missing out of our blessings, missing out of many opportunities because you're afraid to be seen. You're afraid to be visible. You're afraid to take up space in the gift and talent and purpose that God has already designed and prepared for you. I really want to pour into you because I think this topic, it's so important because life is running, time is going, time is not waiting for anybody. We're not getting younger, we're getting older, right? The world is going a little bit weird out there. It is time for everyone to take up space in the calling that God has designed for us. Every day in my current role, I have the opportunity to open doors for people. I have the opportunity to reach out to someone and say, hey, I have this opportunity for you. Do you want to sign in? There's money attached to it. You can really change your life through this opportunity. God has given me that privilege to be able to do that. What qualifies someone for me to reach out to you and to give you that opportunity is based on how you're taking up space in your gift, your talent, and your purpose. When I'm out there looking for you, looking for how you're visible on social media or how you're talking about your talent and your gift, how you're talking about your expertise, how you're talking about the things that you're passionate about, when I see that, I'm like, oh my God, yes, you're qualified for this opportunity because you're taking up space. Today, I feel like there's so many gifted people and talented people that are just afraid of being visible. And by doing that, you don't know that you're literally running away from your blessings. You're running away from your happiness. You're running away from your fulfillment. On top of that, you're also preventing someone to step into their destiny because you're not stepping into your own destiny. I'm going to say that again. The fact that you're not stepping into your own destiny, you're preventing someone else to not step into their own destiny. That is deep. I'm going to share with you a couple of mindset shifts that's going to help you to get out of that. Okay. Number one is self-acceptance. I always talk about accepting yourself and accepting your identity. For you to be able to step into your blessing and your purpose, you need to know who you are. You need to go through a journey of self-discovery and really knowing your gift, your talent, what God has really designed and crafted and put inside of you. You really need to have conviction and confidence on who you are. If you don't know your gift and your talent, go on a self-discovery journey. Try many things, be in different environments, challenge yourself, challenge your beliefs, step out of your zone, leave the country that you're in, leave the city that you're in, get out of what you're used to so that you're able to connect to the things that are already inside of you. So number one step for you to be able to position yourself for the opportunities that are designed for you, you really have to go through a journey of self-discovery. You really need to know who you are and your talent, because everyone is not given the same talent, but everybody has something. God has given each human being a talent or a gift, something that you do naturally, something that you're so good at it that just completely ignore. It's really not important to you. Something that people are always complimenting you about. You're so good at this. Oh my God, I'm going to call you to do this, right? God has given you something, and that's something you need to discover that. Because when you discover that, you're able to really start that journey of purpose. You're able to now work and master and craft and train yourself and practice so that you can refine your gift and refine your talent and master your talent, right? But if you don't go through that journey of self-discovery, and if you're not connected to yourself and discovering like what inside of you, honestly, you're just going to be copying what you see out there, and you are just going to miss out a lot of opportunities that were designed for you, right? We always have the saying that what is for me will never pass me by. Yes, that is completely true. But you have to take up space for you to be able to attract and get the things that are designed for you, because God helped those who help themselves. So if you don't help yourself, if you don't take up space, if you don't start working, like that's your work, that's your life work. If you don't start working in your purpose, it's difficult for God to bless you, right? Because God can bless your work. He can bless your purpose. And the more you step into your purpose, the more you're able to attract more opportunities and blessings. I'm about to preach in this video, but this video is not about preaching. It's more about just for you to think differently. I really want you to get out of that zone where you're so afraid to step out. You're not taking risk, and you're not taking up space, and you're ignoring your gift and your talent and your potential. You're not investing in your potential, right? I really want you to get out of that, because there's so much more out there for you. God has so much more for us, right? So, but we need to really take up space. We really need to believe in the thing that God has put inside of us, and believe in ourselves, and take up that entire space, So the very thing that you were born to do, you were born to create. You're born to bring things into existence. You were born to shift and bring light into darkness. You were born to bring light into spaces that there's nobody like you. You were born to be in spaces where there's nobody like you in that space. But if you're not conscious of that, if you don't have that mentality and perspective, you're not able to step into that power. You're not able to do that. And when you're going to be the only one in a space, you're going to feel so different. You're going to try to make yourself small and try to shrink. And that is not helping anyone. You trying to shrink is not helping anyone, even yourself. It's not helping you, and it's not helping your neighbor, and it's not helping to people that are attached to your destiny. The number one thing I really want you to do is to go through a journey of self-discovery. Spend time with yourself. Try different things. And when you notice one or two things that you're good at, it comes to you naturally. And it's something that brings you so much fulfillment. You feel you can do this without money attached to it. You feel you can do this for free. People always call you for this kind of things. These are whispers for your purpose. You have to pay attention to that. Number two is, after you've discovered your gift, your talent, the little whispers, the things that are leading you to your purpose, you have to say yes to the call. Yes to the call is in the sense of you surrender your gift and your talent to God. You surrender whatever you've discovered. Let's say you're good at singing and you can be the next biggest superstar or the next biggest artist. You need to surrender that gift to God and say yes, because you don't want to go through a journey on your own. You want to go through a journey where you're supported by divine power, because out there in the world, it's crazy. Like the world, the world is so crazy that if you don't have a solid foundation, oh my God, you can literally lose yourself, right? So saying yes to the call, saying yes to your gift, it's surrendering it to God and say like, God, I surrender my gift. I surrender my talent. This is for you. This is for your glory. This is for people to know you more. Like, I'm just a vessel. You just gave me this talent so that people can know you more. So you surrender that. So you're not attached to a particular outcome. Your goal is just to be excellent and to continue to strive for mastery, to really be the best of the best at your own talent, not comparing to others, right? At your own talent, right? But you surrender the outcome. So whatever is going to happen in your purpose, when you're going to start working in your purpose, it's not your problem. Like, that is not your assignment. Your assignment is to say yes and to be excellent. Work towards being the best version of yourself and your gift. My own personal story, when I discovered my gift and my talent, it was back in 2015. I had this calling and it was so clear for me, like the gift and the talents that God has put inside of me. Bear in mind, 2015 was not the time I started utilizing my gift or just like expressing my gift. No, since childhood, I was expressing my gift. But you don't know that it's a gift. You don't know that it's talent, right? But when 2015 arrived, that's where I started really having clarity on my purpose. And I had to say yes to the calling and surrender my gift. Because at the end of the day, my gift, it's not for me, it's for others. And my gift has been given by God. I didn't create my gift. I didn't create my talent. You didn't create your gift. You didn't create your talent, but you can walk towards making it better and master it, right? So number 2 is really saying yes and surrender. Surrender it all. Number 3, when you've surrendered, now you have to show up as if your life depends on it. Guys, this is so important because this is the main reason I'm making this video. What I realized is that there's so many people out there that are talented, that are gifted, but they don't invest in their potential enough. They don't show up as if their life depends on it. They really take it lightly and they don't really put any value in that gift, right? And it's so unfortunate because people are looking for you. People are looking for what you have. Every single day, every single hour, every single time, people are looking for what you have. But if you don't show up, if you don't use the tools and the technology that has been given to you, that is actually available to everyone, to show up, you're literally not positioning yourself for opportunities. You're literally running away from the things that could benefit you, the things that could make your life even easier, happier, enjoyable, because you're not showing up. So I really want to challenge you, and this is something that I tell myself, trust me, me making this video is me showing up in my gift of communication. I am showing up every single time on this channel because I am committed to this journey of purpose, right? So showing up is not an option. It's an obligation. You have to do it. You really have to, as if your life depends on it. So I really want to challenge you in the areas that you know your gift, you know your talent, you know your assignment in this world, you know the things that you have been called to, but you need to have that discipline, consistency, and stamina to show up in the spaces that you are designed to show up. Number 4 is something that I've mentioned earlier, is you need to have the mindset of your gift is attached to your destiny and your destiny is attached to someone else's destiny. If you don't step into your gift, you cannot step into your destiny. And if you don't step into your destiny, someone else cannot step into their own destiny. Guys, this is so true. Like, there are some projects that have been given to me through inspiration, divine inspiration. So God would just give me an idea like this, bam, do this. And I'll be like, oh my God, like this doesn't even make sense. Like, how am I going to do this? I don't even have the resources to do this. But we trust the process and we trust the assignment. When I do that project, I realize that someone has been praying to have that blessing. I realized that someone have been praying to get that project. When I was doing that project, something happened and someone told me that I was praying for this. I was praying to God for God to give me this. But imagine, guys, that I was still in doubt, just doubting myself and thinking that, oh my God, like this is not important. Why should I do this? I'm so afraid to step up or show up. Oh, I want to hide. I don't want any drama. I don't want to be out there. I don't want to be public. Oh, no. I don't want to do this. This is not for me. Imagine I did that. That person that was praying for that project, that prayer was not going to be answered. Why? Because it was supposed to be answered through my destiny, through my gift. God is using like people to answer people's prayers, right? So I know that the things I have been praying for, someone is supposed to step into the destiny and purpose for me to get those things, or for me to get those prayers answered. So whatever you have inside of you, the gift and the talents that you have inside of you, just know there's someone that is patiently waiting for their prayers to be answered, and their prayers are attached to your own destiny. So if you don't show up, if you don't step out, if you don't start using your gift, someone is literally missing out of what could make them happy or what could save them, you know. So having that mindset creates a sense of urgency. Like, you don't have time. You cannot play with these things. There's so many people attached to you. Like, I always think about that each time I'm just like, I want to give up on my gift, or I'm so tired. I feel like it's not working the way I planned it. I just remember, like, Queen, hey, there's someone that is praying for your gift. There's someone that is praying to receive something from your gift. Every day, someone is praying for this. So I cannot mess up. I have to show up no matter what, you know. So really have that mindset of, my blessings is not for me. My destiny is not for me. My gift, my talent is not for me. It's for someone. It's to bless someone. So the more I step into my power and step into my gift and talent, many people are going to be blessed through me. And this is something that if you really pay attention to it and you start practicing it, you're going to realize that this is so true. That's it for me, guys. These are my 4 tips, advice, whatever you want to call it, to help you to step out of where you are right now in your mind and go through a journey of purpose and really taking up space with your gift and your talent that have been given to you. And know that there's so many opportunities out there right now, tomorrow, next year. Like, there's so many opportunities that are designed for you, but you need to show up. You need to be visible for God to bless you. When I mean visible, I'm not talking about just posting content or being on social media. Being visible is like stepping out. You're showing up. You're really taking up space in the place and the lane that God has designed for you. For me, that's being visible. It's like you're ready. You're in position and you say, God, I'm ready. Let's go, right? I really hope you can take this ideas or wisdom or whatever you want to call it and use that. Start questioning just how you're thinking. Start questioning your journey to purpose and see if you can really like get inspired by this and change a little bit and show up a little bit more, so that honestly, not only you're going to be blessed, not only you're going to receive a lot from stepping out, but also others are going to feel blessed, and others are also going to receive from you. Drop me a comment if this was helpful and inspired you. I do want to know how your journey is going. And in the meantime, take care of yourself, be great, drink your water, look fine, okay? Work in purpose, and I will speak to you in my next video. Bisous.